Hey, what's up, y'all? It's me, Nate Almighty, and I'm back with another explosive, powerful, and incredible powerbook2ghost Season 4 theory and prediction. And today, my theory will make you understand why Diana will be forced to change her story and blame Effie for shooting Monet, as well as setting up Kane as the fall guy and the one who gave Effie the drop on Monet at the time of the shooting when it took place. Now, a lot of y'all are overlooking some key details that makes this theory extremely plausible, and I'm gonna break it down and help you see the light. Let's remember, Monet did in fact attempt to kill Effie last season, and she already don't like Effie for being a Jezebel and going from Tariq to Kane, all right? So I'm gonna break down the two biggest mistakes Diana and Drew already made that will lead to them having to place Effie as the shooter, as well as betraying Kane and placing him as her accomplice. All that and more will be revealed in today's theory. Now, this video is gonna be yet another banger. So go ahead, like this video, and subscribe to the channel so y'all can get this fire every day. And much love to my most loyal subscribers who send the Cash App donations every day but wish to still remain anonymous. It lets me know that what I'm doing is valuable. All donations can be sent to jpeterson91, or you can send a super thanks by using the super thanks option right next to the share and remix option under this video. Thanks in advance. Now, without further ado, let's get to it, people. Let's break it down like this. And first, let's mention some of the circumstances within the Tejeda and St. Patrick family, but more on the Tejeda side of things, that will cause a lot of confusion, that will ultimately lead to Diana feeling like she is forced to have to shift the blame to Effie and Kane. Monet initially will rule out the possibility that Diana is involved, because Diana was in the car with her at the time of the shooting. And although it wasn't planned to go that way, it ended up going that way. Also, the Tejeda siblings don't know Tasha. Drew and Diana will have to deal with unforeseen problems due to this fact. Drew and Diana will have to find ways to cover their tracks, and it will be very, very difficult, causing them to make even more mistakes. And Monet will be paranoid because she just tried to kill Effie, and she knows Kane is a sucker for love. She knows also that Effie is just like her in different ways. Effie is the early version of what can turn a woman into someone like Monet. Monet won't trust any of her kids very much, and Diana may be the only one who gets some kind of leeway. And then add some PTSD to everything on top of that, considering the fact that Monet just got shot, okay? Her mind will be all over the place, and she will not trust anyone for the most part. And after that said, now here are the two biggest mistakes Drew and especially Diana already made that will ultimately lead to their exposure and them having to switch up their story as far as blaming Tariq. Okay? The two biggest mistakes that put Diana directly in the hot seat. For one, she messed up by saying she personally saw Tariq shoot Monet. They will definitely have to view the security footage of the Tejeda home. And after viewing the footage, not only will they not see Tariq doing the shooting, they may also see the silhouette of a woman's breast in the driver's seat, because we all know Tasha is well endowed in the chest area, including what could be a woman's hair sticking out through a mask, almost automatically ruling out Tariq as the shooter in the eyes of both Monet and Kane, unless they want to consider the possibility of Tariq dressing in drag just to shoot Monet. They will have to make the security camera footage of the shooting that day disappear. Now, maybe Diana can get rid of the tape and later explain to Kane and Monet that she got rid of it in case the feds raid and see Kane on camera in New York City shooting an illegal firearm in broad daylight. That might work. But what I see happening is Monet finding out a way to view the footage, seeing that it's not Tariq, and then going to Diana about it. Because Diana is the one who says she's seen Tariq do it, okay? And out of fear, if Monet suspects it was a woman and not Tariq, Diana will then put the blame on Effie. It won't be long before Effie makes the mistake of telling Diana that Monet tried to take her life when she was locked up. Or Kane making the mistake of telling Drew or Diana that. Thus making Monet view Kane as Effie's accomplice. Mind you, Monet has threatened Kane's life twice already and killed his father. It's not a reach for her to think her whipped and in love son allowed his new girl to seek revenge on her so they could take over the family business, as we've already seen Kane attempt to take over the family business and cause trouble already. All Diana would have to do is cry and ultimately say Kane forced her to go along with the story. Monet will not suspect Tasha of doing anything because she isn't yet aware of Diana going to Kate's house. This will already be enough to have Monet want to reach out to her most loyal son, Tariq St. Patrick, and make amends. But both sides will have suffered major losses from the war by this point. Maybe even Drew will be gone, right? As a result of this war. This is until the second mistake by Diana is exposed. And that's the CCTV footage of Diana in a red wig going to Kate Egan's house. This is Tariq's ace in the hole. He can get the footage along with the audio of Diana in that same moment, clearly incriminating herself against Monet. Tariq could clear his own name and potentially save his mother by forming an alliance with Monet and Kane against Noma, who is a threat to everyone, as they plan to let Monet and Kane deal with Diana and Drew afterwards. And then it's over for Diana and Drew, okay? But there's a chance Tariq tells Tasha what Diana did. Tasha will likely find Monet also and confess to her in attempts to clear Tariq's name and sacrifice her life for her son. But I still see Monet letting it slide because her kids caused it. And Monet will also let Diana and Drew slide. But of course, not without some kind of punishment or banishment given to both Diana and Drew beforehand. Also, right, I see Diana and Drew realizing that they may need to get to Kate Egan's house and get that footage as well, right? In order just to tie up some loose ends. But here's the thing. They will also consider the fact that they may need to kill Kate Egan. But if they plan to do that and Drew shows up at that house, right? Drew could end up, one, finding out that the footage is gone and Kate Egan is gone because she was already moving out when Tariq showed up last season. So we could find out that Kate Egan is fully moved to Chicago with Tommy, okay? And we run the risk of Drew popping up at that house, falling for Tariq's plan, and him being killed upon entering Kate Egan's home, okay? Leading to Tariq bringing Drew's dead body, right? And the CCTV footage and audio from Kate's house to Monet, okay? Minding, and let me remind you all that I have a recent video where I explain how I believe Tariq and Monet are pointing guns at each other in the season teaser. As of right now, I consider everything in that video and this video to be interconnected. So what's not to say that Drew, in an attempt to cover up his tracks, tries to go to Kate Egan's house, to kill Kate Egan and get the CCTV camera footage, only to find Tariq and whoever else there, maybe Obi's family, whoever. Drew ends up dying. Tariq brings Drew's body, or if he don't bring Drew's body, right? He still brings the footage of Diana impersonating Monet and brings it directly to Monet in that scene where we see Tariq and someone else pointing a gun at each other. Y'all let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Peace.
Can't teach that shit, nigga. Come on. That's God gifted. That's touch my ink. That's on the dome, nigga.